Hi, it's Karen Miller with BillingsWorks, and this is your BillingsWorks Employee Engagement Through Change mini-series. I'm here with Karen Gross and Zen Perry, and today we get to talk about control, which I was just teasing these two is something that I really have to deal with because I really like control and I don't like giving up control. And so really we want to focus on right now for leaders, employers, managers, team members, what do you do right now during all of this change with control, and how do you make sure that you keep your team functioning and productive when they may be feeling out of control, and what they can't, helping them figure out what they can control and lean into that, and then what are the things that they should just give up on because they can't control that, and you don't want to beat your head up against that wall. So with that, we will start with Karen Gross and hear her expertise all about control.
Thanks, Karen. My husband would say that I'm going to talk about control because I like to be in control, which I think most of us do. We like to control our schedules. We like to control our work plan, and it just feels so upside down right now. So if you're feeling upside down, I suggest that you choose 3 things that you can control. And it might be as simple as I have coffee every single morning. I talk to my boss every day at 9:15. The things that you can control, just grab 3 of them and say, these are mine. I'm going to hold on to these, and I'm going to let everything else just kind of flutter around in the world. One of the things that we forget that we can control when, especially right now, when we've been tossed into our homes and our kids are there and it's all upside down, is that we can control when we work. Even though it seems like there are constant demands on your time, you can control when you answer emails and when you reply to texts. So I like to tell people to choose the hours they don't work. This is especially effective if you have family fluttering around in your life and they're saying, you're always working. And you can show them that you are in control of when you don't work. And those hours you can stick an hour in the middle of the day where you're just going to have a nice relaxed lunch with your family. The other thing about having hours that you don't work is that if you decide to break the rule and those times are posted on the door, it is a conscious decision to be out of control and go do work during that time. So while you're feeling out of control, pick a couple things that you can control, like how much you're working. What do you think, Zen?
So I actually have the Zen of no control. And what I often will say to particularly small business owners, have that conversation with each person that's actually doing something for you, because by default, you're a supervisor and you're trying to control something to have a product delivered. And usually the first thing I do is I'll say to my employees, okay, I know you're actually balancing all these new factors now with kids at home that need homeschooling and all these other demands on your time. You tell me when you can deliver a project or an update. And then on the other side, with the low cost, no cost solution to this, just having a space where you can update. That is a form of control, because if you look at what control is all about, it's you wanting to know something about something else. So you ask that something else, you tell me when this is going to work and how we're going to communicate. And again, using chat and text. And another little trick I learned years ago was I only do email for the first 20 minutes of my day, and I don't respond after that until either the end of the night or that next morning. And you know what? A lot of that busy stuff just goes away. So that's how I take the Zen of control to be something else. Back to you, Karen.
I love it. I love you were both talking. I kept thinking about how our 2 previous topics, stabilize and change, really do kind of skip down the street with control hand in hand, right? So if we need to stabilize some of our emotions or just kind of the wackiness of our day, we need to be able to navigate and maybe manage this change, having some control and some consistency in creating a schedule, having some things be know when we don't work. I love that. Setting those boundaries so that we do have control over certain things right now will really help us, not only as leaders, but then also help kind of give permission to our team members to do that for themselves as well right now. So thank you so much. We will be back with our next topic, which is to give, and how we as leaders and employers and managers can not only give ourselves, but also encourage our team to give, and how that increases engagement, especially right now when things are just a little bit crazy. So thank you so much. I'm Karen Miller with Karen Gross and Zen Perry, and we will be seeing you soon.